Well, it was a bit of a blessing that I had to get up last night and get my first aid kit out, because I've got a couple of bits that I've come across. I've got some kind of burns treatment dressing. It comes in a gives you a sterile burns dressing, this stuff, but it also comes with a kind of cooling agent which looks a bit like I'd say a white sort of cooking oil, that sort of creamy sort of oily texture, but the lubricant in it is designed to draw the heat out of the wound. So I've been meaning to put that in my first aid kit for a while, and just got some surgical gloves, but they're in packets, so these are sterile, and I've been meaning to put these couple of bits in my first aid kit for ages. So the fact that I had to get up last night and get myself a couple of paracetamol and some ibuprofen just means I've got these bits back. Got the first cup of tea of the day. Oh, could do with a wint more sugar, but that's still a great cup of tea. I'm here with Funky Prepper. He's busy lighting the fire, and we're going to cook a bit of breakfast like we do. So come and join us. Okay, so that's what we're having for breakfast. The beginnings of the English breakfast in the field. I've got the greatest guest in the world, Mr. Funky Prepper. He's here. He's having a lovely bit of breakfast, and that's it. He's lit the fire. I'm cooking a scoff. Simple. Okay, a few beans. Beautiful organic bacon. I think that's breakfast on.
Last week in the warm pot. I'll put about the half an inch in just some fried bread. Oh, I've got to get this still, mate. Watching people crack eggs with one hand properly. Oh, too late.
Oh, I've got forks going in.
E voilà, perfezione. Nice one, chef. Doesn't that look scrummy, boys and girls?
Okay, low fat, sugar free, the diet option. Here we are at the Prepper breakfast bar, and it's all looking good. Like I say, low calorie option for us hyper fit individuals. But let's give me a close up.
Oh, you bad boy.
Yummy.
They're not going to want any in this, are they?
I'm really sorry I haven't made you a cup of tea. Give me 2 minutes. Wow, so this is my little system. What I try to do is I try to use the other side of the trailer for all my kind of food preps and putting things together, and I try to use this side for all of my kind of ablutions, cleaning, washing up, all that sort of stuff, in an attempt to just you know, have a good sort of level of cleanliness in the camp. The other thing that I do is always put a little drop of bleach in my washing up water, just a little splash. It's thin bleach, but I think cleaning plates and knives and forks and all that in the field is never ever going to be as good as you do it at home. And you're just trying to edge in your bets, because I mean out here, you know, if you get sick, you stay sick. So little basic tip that I think is you know, quite handy. Try and separate your food preparation area and where you do all your washing up. Wow, so this is us just out for a nice kind of Sunday afternoon stroll. We've come back to the farm shop where we're staying, and just a few photographs of the sort of stuff that they sell here. Like I say, me and Funky kind of topped up on a few bits and pieces when we arrived, and last night's stew, mate, this is where it came. Wow, so just to wander off to the farm shop, we probably had a walk for an hour sort of around the estate, and bought some more supplies. But we bought some lovely diced chicken and mushrooms, some seasoning, a couple of more vegetables. A bit early, let's give Funky a surprise. 15-year-old Glenfiddich. Okay, tonight's culinary cuisine is kind of stir-fried chicken, onion, a little bit of demerara sugar just to caramelise the onions, a few mushrooms on the top there, and just going to have a mixed vegetable rice. So we're going to have a stir-fried chicken. That's tonight's beautiful dinner. So we went for a sort of stir-fried chicken and rice this evening, and as you can see, piping hot. Me and Funky are sharing a romantic table just for two. And there's the man himself.
Get in.
So we were very tempted to have another stew because it was absolutely lovely, but here we are. Like I say, mixed vegetable rice, stir-fried chicken, onion, bit of demerara sugar, and some top secret funky spice, and that is as good as it gets. Cheers, people. Pull up a chair. Me and Funky have had a bit of an idea. What we are thinking about is having a camp out. So very simply, the place we are this weekend, it's a commercial farm, 200 acres, but they have a massive open field. They call it the main field, where they have just people turn up and have a bit of camping. So you literally, you know, come with a family, bring a tent, put your tent up, and it's just a great big open field, absolutely massive. So that is commonplace here. The woodland that we are camping in this weekend is about 20 acres, and obviously perfect for kind of, you know, the bushcraft community. Anybody that wants to come and sling a hammock up and you know, kind of have a bit of bushcraft, very simply. The camping's going to be a tenner a night. There's going to be a central kind of rubbish, you know, there'll be a wheelie bin in the woods, so if you generate any waste, just dump it in the bin. And me and Funky did this sort of 15-20 minute walk back to the main farm complex today, which is a nice little walk. They have a nature kind of perimeter path around the entire property, which would probably take you maybe 45 minutes to an hour if you fancied a little bit of a bimble. But when you get to the farm complex, there are all the ablutions there. If you want to walk up there and have a wash and a shave in the morning, you can use the facilities. And they've got a brilliant farm shop, and it's all kind of organic. So if you wanted to buy some food, we've had beautiful kind of beef, chicken. We bought some vegetables from the farm shop, and we have eaten like kings.
Honestly, it really is. I mean, I know my food, and to be honest, that is really top notch stuff.
Yeah,
the beef and mate, really nice.
It's quite nice. I've been talking to the guy that owns the property, and I think that in the woodland, there's probably plenty of room for between. If we have a camp out, we could definitely have sort of 50 to 100 people turn up. This isn't a commercial venture for us, so there's nothing in it for us. But what we're thinking is that that this location is in Hertfordshire. It's about sort of junction 6 on the A1M. So I think it's pretty good for people coming from the kind of Midlands, and people coming up from down south. But the idea that we've got is that myself, Funky, Pete Wiseman, Mime Wiseman, Maverick Outdoors, Lone Wolf is going to come, Wild Soul 62. So if you wanted to kind of come and have a couple of nights out with us in the woods, just like we do in our videos, then get in touch. At the moment, it's just an idea that we are researching, but this particular location, like I say, you can camp in the woods, you can bring a tent and go in the field. If you've got a camper or a caravan, you could as easily bring that, and all the facilities are here for you. So if you want to rough it in the woods with us, that's brilliant. If you want to be much nearer the farm complex where you've got the ablutions and facilities, that's all good as well. But that's what we're thinking about. We're probably going to wait until it gets a little warmer, because only hardcore nutcases like us are away in the woods this time of year. But please send us a PM, get in touch with myself or with Funky if you would be interested in coming. And if enough people are, then we'll put a little bit more energy into it and see if we can make it happen. The idea would be really to have a couple of vehicles in the woodland, just in case anyone chops a finger off in the middle of the night trying to do kindling or whatever. And all of the vehicles would be parked up at the farm, but we can ferry you down in our trucks, so you wouldn't have to carry all of your kit, so on a kind of a mile to the woodland.
Yeah, we'll pull it for you.
And that's the idea. So if you're interested, get in touch. I think it would be not the height of summer, perhaps just before, just to kind of miss the crowd. This place can get fairly busy at the weekends in the summer, because they tend to have a kind of full diary, and there's always activities for the kids and all the rest of it. The other thing that this place has is it has 4 cabins. So if you imagine a 10-foot square insulated shed, very simply, with a double bed and a wood burner and a collapsible chair, they've got 4 of those. So if you're not a committed sort of outdoors bushcrafty type, or you want to bring the wife or the girlfriend, that's an option. So the reason we put it on the table is because I think it's a great venue, and it would kind of cater for everybody. If you fancy, like I say, a weekend with myself, with Funky, Lone Wolf, Wild Soul 62, Pete Mime Wiseman, aka Maverick Outdoors, then get in touch.
Just like he is. You can't buy that.
Wow, that was quick. Is this our first booking? Wow, that was quick. Is this our first booking? Oh.
£20 to you.
We're just making a film, and the phone rang just as I got to a crucial part. Everybody, it's my beautiful wife checking up on me. Okay. No, I'm good. Are you working tomorrow, bud? No, that was always the plan, to pack up Monday morning and come home. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I ring you back? Okay, love you, bye. You see, we've all got bosses. She knows best, and that was mine. Wow, morning everybody. It's about 3:15, and it rained really heavily for 4 or 5 hours, and the old 9x9 didn't leak a drop, mate. It was absolutely great bit of kit. Sort of battened it down against the rain, and it was proper howling. And talking about howling, there's an owl just outside the tent. Which is a beautiful way to be woken up. Had a great couple of days in the woods with Funky. We sat here last night, had a cup of tea with some kind of gunfire in it, and put the world to rights, you know, in a beautiful setting. I mean, last night the stars were just amazing. You know, there's no canopy at the moment, and there were just hundreds and hundreds of stars. You know, a really crisp, clear night. Temperature's gone down to 1 or 2 degrees, so there has been a little bit of a kind of bite in the air, you know, but I can't turn around and say that it's been cold. I think it's just a matter of kind of wearing the right clothes, you know, bringing the right gear, and it'll be pretty fine. I mean, everything is going to be soaking wet. I have an unease about kind of getting bogged down and getting out of the woods, because I'm towing the trailer and there's quite a lot of weight in it, so that might be less than straightforward. But I think our plan is that Funky will go first, and that way if I get stuck anywhere with the trailer, he's in a position to sort of give me a tow and get me going. But let's hope that it doesn't come to that. Just listening for that owl. There have been 2 or 3 pairs in the woods over the last couple of days. When it was raining, they disappeared and took shelter. But now it's stopped. They're back. Okay, that's my little 3 o'clock in the morning update. We'll be getting up, striking camp and moving out. I'm not sure if we're going to have breakfast before we go, but no doubt there'll be a little bit more filming, and we'll share all that with you. So back soon. Wow, well, we've had a brilliant weekend in the woods. Saturday, Sunday. This is Monday morning, time now 8:50, so we're well ahead of the game. As always, the worst bit of a weekend away is packing up, striking everything down. It's raining quite heavily last night, so everything is going to be a bit kind of muddy and a bit dirty, but just something you've got to throw yourself into, unless of course you're prepared to cheat. Wow, that's better. As always, any comments? Love to hear them. Back to